Good morning, students. In the last class, we discussed one of the reaction intermediate, that is free radical. Today, we are going to discuss another important reaction intermediate which is commonly appeared, that is carbocation. What is carbocation? How do you identify this carbocation? So, carbocation means a group of atoms which contains positively charged carbon having 6 electrons. That means in a group of atoms, if the carbon carrying the positive charge, around the carbon the 6 electrons are present, that means 3 bonds are present, then that is treated as carbocation. How these carbocations are formed? It is generally obtained by heterolytic fission of a covalent bond involving carbon atom. That means whenever the bond cleavage takes place between the carbon and other atom or a group of atom, in that the carbon can lose both the shared pair of electrons. As a result, the carbon gets the positive charge. An atom or a group of atom in which the carbon carrying the positive charge is called as carbocation. That means, suppose if a group of atoms are given, if that the carbon carrying the positive charge and around the carbon only 3 bonds are present, that is generally treated as carbocation. Okay. So, these carbocations are also classified as 3 types: primary carbocation, secondary carbocation, tertiary carbocation. So, how do you identify primary, secondary and tertiary carbocations? Simple. So, primary means the carbon atom which is attached to the one carbon atom or non-carbon atom, it is treated as primary. If the carbon atom is directly attached to the 2 carbon atoms, that is treated as secondary. If the carbon atom is directly attached to the 3 carbon atoms, that is treated as tertiary. Here, primary, secondary and tertiary carbocation. Carbocation means carbon carrying the positive charge. The carbon carrying the positive charge is attached to the one carbon atom or non-carbon atom directly, then that is treated as primary. If the carbon carrying the positive charge is directly attached to the 2 carbon atoms, that is treated as secondary. If the carbon atom is carrying the positive charge is directly attached to the 3 carbon atoms, that is treated as tertiary. See here, this is primary, secondary and tertiary, because in this case the carbon atom is not carrying the positive charge, is not attached to any carbon atom, and in this case the carbon atom carrying the positive charge is attached to the one alkyl group. Alkyl group means carbon. So that's why these two are treated as primary. Here the carbon atom carrying the positive charge is directly attached to the 2 carbon atoms. R means alkyl groups. Alkyl groups means definitely carbon. So that's why it is treated as secondary. So here the carbon carrying the positive charge is directly attached to the 3 carbon atoms. That's why it is treated as tertiary. Like that we can identify primary, secondary and tertiary carbocations. Next, another important one in this case is relative stability of carbocations. So, generally during a reaction, if the carbocation is formed, there are sometimes more than one possibility of writing the mechanism. In that, if you are going one pathway, we are getting primary carbocation. If we go on another pathway, we are getting secondary carbocation. If we go the third pathway, we are getting tertiary carbocation. So, among the primary, secondary and tertiary carbocations are formed, which is said to be right one. So, that is depends upon their stability. Whichever it is more stable, that will be we can choose. That will be give the major product. That's why here the stability of carbocations is very important. Among the primary, secondary and tertiary carbocations, which is more stable, which is least stable? That is we have to identify. How do you identify the stability? So the stability depends upon the positive charge present on the carbon atom. Wherever the more dispersal of positive charge, that means dispersal of positive charge will be reduces the positive charge on the carbon atom. When the positive charge is reduces, the stability is increases. So that's why the dispersal of the positive charge will be results into the stability means the wherever the charge is less, that is always said to be more stable. Among the primary, secondary and tertiary carbocation, where the positive charge is dispersed more, where the positive charge is less on the carbon. So that is we have to be identified. We know very well, in the primary, secondary and tertiary carbocations, in the primary carbocation, the carbon carrying is attached to the one alkyl group. In secondary carbocations, two alkyl groups are directly attached to the carbon carrying positive charge. In tertiary carbocation, three alkyl groups are attached to the carbon carrying the positive charge. We have studied it very clearly in electron displacement effect, that is in inductive effect. All alkyl groups are electron donating groups. That means they can donate the electron density. When they can donate the electron density toward the carbon carrying the positive charge, electron density means negative charge and carbon having positive charge. So that there is the negative and positive charge combined, the charge will be neutralized on the carbon carrying the positive charge. So that here, when the positive charge decreases, the stability is increases. How much positive charge is neutralized, that is depends upon the number of alkyl groups attached to the carbon carrying the positive charge. If more number of alkyl groups are attached to the carbon carrying the positive charge, more amount of electron density will be donated, so that more positive charge is neutralized, that will be resulted into the greater stability. Among the primary, secondary and tertiary carbocation, in tertiary carbocation more number of alkyl groups are present. So here more electron density will be donated toward the carbon carrying the positive charge, that will be resulted into the more dispersal of positive charge. That will be resulted again into the less positive charge present on the carbon atom, that is leads to the more stability. That's why among the primary, secondary and tertiary carbocations, so in tertiary carbocation, the positive charge becomes very, very less as compared to secondary than that of primary. That's why tertiary carbocation is more stable than the secondary carbocation, more stable than that of primary carbocation. That is, we need to be remember one important point here. They may chance to ask the question, write the stability of the primary, secondary and tertiary carbocation. We need to be remember one simple point. Which is more stable? Tertiary carbocation is more stable than secondary carbocation than primary carbocation. That is the point we need to be remember. Now here, this is tertiary carbocation, secondary carbocation, primary carbocation. So here three alkyl groups, all the three can donate the electron density. So that's why the positive charge on the carbon is become very, very less. But here only two alkyl groups is there. Here also positive charge will be reduces, but the reduce of the positive charge is less compared to the tertiary. Here only one alkyl group is present. So that's why here also positive charge is reduces because of donating the electron density by this alkyl group, but decreasing the positive charge is very, very less compared to the secondary and tertiary. So where the dispersal of the positive charge is more? Here, because it is attached to the three alkyl groups. That's why tertiary carbocation is more stable than that of secondary, than that of primary, than that of this methyl carbocation. So that tertiary carbocation is always more stable than that of secondary carbocation, which is more stable than that of primary carbocation.